Okay, well, what do you say, Joyce? Can everybody hear us?
Can everyone hear us? All good? All right. Awesome. So, first of all, let me just briefly introduce myself. I'm Joyce and I'm from Malaysia. So, first of all, I'd like to welcome each and every single one of you here. Thank you so much for taking the time and making time, actually, to come and join our little family here. Um, we have been together here as students in this winter top course. It's been an amazing experience. So, as a little final team project, we are so inspired by the entire session, the entire winter course, that we really would like to share our inspiration and what we have been experiencing with our loved ones, our friends. And because of this, we set up this little cozy get together. And we would really love for you to experience what we did. And so, just before we begin, actually, we have invited our dearest Yeva and Artyom, our instructors through the entire talk course, who has guided us actually through all the thick and thins and pull us up when we're down and everything. And yeah, they will be guiding our meditation session today. So we're really happy they're here to guide this session. So thank you, Eva and Artyom as well. We are really, really happy to have you guys here to guide everyone. And before we, yeah,
Hi everyone. Really nice to see you all here, also gathered together. So it's a big pleasure to be here.
thank you so much, Eva. Um, yeah, before we begin, could we ask if anyone has had experience with meditation before? Someone who has just joined us? You'll be able to comment and put in the chat.
Or you can just unmute and speak directly.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nora. Some experience. A little bit. Thank you, Sarah. Awesome. Awesome. So today we will be, our instructors will be introducing to you the different types of elements that we have been using throughout our practice in this winter session, this winter retreat session, this little retreat. And it's really bringing us back to the present moment, and it's extremely helpful for everyone here. So we would really love for you to experience it as well. So Artyom, 8.5 years. So we would like to pass over the baton to our little bit of experience instructors with 8.5 years of experience of meditation to um, guide us for this little live cozy get together session. So Artyom or Yeva, we can begin. Thank you.
Hello, beautiful everyone, and I really happy that my account of experience make you smile. It's a real number, but really don't want to be very serious. I know that we some of us we're not known each other, but we can introduce ourselves, and maybe it will make easier our conversation and practice itself. So I know my name is Artyom. I'm initially from Belarus, but I was born in Germany. And yeah, actually, more than 7 years ago, I've met one Methodics that is right now represented as Bolt of Awakening for English-speaking community. And you know, before that, I have been searching all my life for something meaningful, for something more, for some fulfillment, for some sense. And this was not an so easy journey on the way, because I was a lot of depression, I was a musician, I was a software developer, I was going to extreme kind of sports. So every time I was searching for something, for this feeling that I'm alive, really, that I'm not just wasting my life, I'm not just sitting and working and going through some relationships, and you know, something deeper. And I started to do also some practices because it has some interest and I felt something in it. Also, I tried a lot of techniques. It was an Osho meditations, it was breathing exercise, it was fire walking, it was a lot of shamanic traditions and playing with my voice with some very interesting techniques. So, and finally, I've met Gennady Kivin, who is actually my spiritual teacher, and the methodic itself of awakening. Sometimes we call this the methodics of human development, just in general, but the most of it connected to awakening of our sense of and ourselves. You know, we all have some questions like who we are, who are really we're doing here, what is the world about, and sometimes to our children we cannot explain some things, very deep things. They are very open. They ask who we are and why the rain is going. Yeah, and we talk in the scientific point of view, but we feel that it's not the describes the whole picture. It not gives all the answers, and it not gives for sure the fulfillment of life. And fulfillment actually comes from the awakening and answer on the question who we truly are, our true nature, is also comes from the awakening point. And this is most interesting journey in our life, and I'm very happy to represent it to you and to give you a piece to try the practical knowledge how to get to the point of awakening. And I will ask Yeva to guide a meditation part for us really to feel it.
Thank you, Artyom. It's again nice to hear your stories. Yeah. Okay, a little bit then about myself. So my name is Yeva, and I'm from Lithuania. I've been living in England for 17 years, and also been searching from the I don't know, 16 years old for sure, started to search why are things happening this way, why not in this way, why I do feel in this way, and why do other people more feel sense of themselves and others are lost more. So tried lots of different also practices. And when I was 23, I had an awakening experience for maybe a couple of years. And after that, I already knew what I want. I just felt during those 2 years I was living through my soul, not through my mind but through my soul, so I knew where I'm going. And but I stopped doing that because I really it was really hard to go towards this path on my own, because nobody could understand me, because I was perceiving the world totally different from others, and I didn't know what is awakening, but I felt like I feel who I'm truly are. And so I came back a little bit to the mind and feelings, just because I didn't find people with whom to at least exchange. And after maybe 10 years after that, I found some on YouTube some videos about awakening, about awakened students of the teacher, and I found out that the first time I heard that, okay, so this is what I experienced was awakening, and okay, so I want to go further on, and so then I started this methodology, and I got awakened again. So yeah, so it's really nice, because when you awaken, the path just starts, because you know who you are, but you have to learn how to live from this point. Yeah, and when you have like-minded people, and the teacher is like immensely easier. Yeah, so yeah, it was a little bit about me. And yes, so if you got some phones beside you, you can put them on silence mode, that they wouldn't vibrate and disturb you. You can tell to your closed ones that they wouldn't disturb you. I don't know, maybe around the 20 minutes or so. And the pets, if you got pets, also would be better to leave them other side of the doors, because they really keen to feel this energy, so they might disturb you. Yeah, and just prepare that you could really fully relax and to be with yourself. Yeah, and now let's sit with a straight spine. You can sit on a chair, or if you want, you can sit on a mat. Let's close our eyes. And let's leave all those worries away. So while you sit with the closed eyes, I will just tell you about 3-hour golden rules. The first one is to observe all your sensations, emotions, reactions, and feelings that may appear. The second one is to trust all the processes, even some certain and unexpected. And the third one, to put all your previous experiences aside and just follow the instructions. So let's get ready to receive the pleasure from the practice. Now we will do stillness element. So while you sit with your eyes closed, just listen to me a little bit. A few words about stillness. We're just witness of what is happening. We're only observing and allowing everything to stay as it is. After a while, you might feel calmness in the stillness, and it's a very pleasant state. But you don't cling to it. Just watch how calmness washes over you. It can leave and come again. Let's learn to just enjoy the state of peace and quiet. Stillness. We can observe how thoughts comes from nowhere and goes to nowhere. How sounds appears from nowhere and goes to nowhere. We don't analyze, we just accept everything as it is. Now we're gonna observe how we become internally quieter. We don't do anything, we just observe. Observe as if from the distance, as you become internally quieter. even quieter. And even quieter. Observe the full internal stop. And now, let's begin to perceive the world through listening through your ears. And listen to the world without any effort, without analysis, with interest, kindly. You're completely engaged in the hearing process, but without any effort. You're simply listening. Listening. And now, let's start to listen, not just through your ears, but with the whole body too. Like if it would be a big sensor which is catching the slightest vibrations around you. Listening with the whole body. stillness. In stillness, all our attention is directed within our body, and we accept everything as it is. Now, just listen to me a little bit. Now we're gonna do the next element, the heart warmth. Each of us loves someone. These can be our children, parents, beloved ones, friends, or at the very least, cats and dogs. When we communicate with them, take care of them, a very warm and good feeling appears inwardly. Let's remember it now. And now, let's share this feeling, our heart warms, with the people who are gathered here together. Let's try. The heart warmth. Let's try to make it warmer, even more sincerely. Stillness. rest. You can sit down comfortably, or if you need, you can lay down. Let's slowly come back to our senses. Let's feel your body. You can stretch. Smile. Just like in a childhood, without any reason. And when a smile appeared on your faces, not earlier, when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And come back to the screens. Yes, so I see everyone came back. Yeah, boys. Giving the word to boys.
Everyone's looking a little bit different. I think especially Artyom is looking particularly happy. My name is Boyce and I'm from Malaysia, and I'm also one of the students in the recent top course, winter top course event. And it's been a wonderful journey with a group of soulmates in this course. And I'm really happy to have been through this journey and to see everyone here together with us together in this gathering. And it was also a good meditation just now. Actually, all my meditation group session, especially with the school or with this methodology, has been an amazing journey for me. And how do you feel? If anyone has any comments, questions about the experience that I just had in this recent meditation, feel free to type or write down any comments or questions in the chat, or just say anything you feel like at all. Do you have any? Nora loved it very much. Leslie, thank you. Alex. Thank you, Sarah. I also feel a very deep peace and relaxation myself too, and it was. Thank you, Hannah. Actually, it was, I think, one of the best sessions I had just now. I feel. Hi, Josh. Hi, Joyce. And it was really deep, peaceful feeling too. And I just thought I could share a little bit of my experience from the course, the top course. Um, it was quite a ride of about 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks course for us. And there were various experiences I went through. And one of the best experience I think I had was the feeling of just being natural presence and deep peace within me, and I was able to experience a deeper sense of connection with the situation around me and the people around me, and a sense of joy, a natural sense of joy from deep within. And actually, some of them I feel it's quite hard to share. It's quite hard to experience, to express. But it was something new level, something like a new level of peace from deep within, and just very natural with whatever that's happening around me for like few days continuously. So, so there's been we call a very sense of openness, I think I could say, and I really could allow myself to feel we call natural trust with whatever that's happening from deep within. So this is like one of the few highlights of the journey for me, and if anybody would like to share any more of the experience, please feel free to open the mic and say what you feel like at the moment. How about Josh?
Yeah, thank you, boys. Thanks for sharing. Um, my name's Josh, and I'm another of the students of our winter top course here. And thank you, Yeva, for leading this meditation. Thank you so much. One of the experiences that I've had over these 3 weeks has been this, it's been a unique ride because it was over the holidays. And so one of our practices is kind of a quieting down mode, a stillness mode, where we're not watching YouTube or videos or taking part in normal conversations with our friends and family that we normally would. So I'm just observing these interactions. And we go to dinner for the holidays, and I'm sitting watching everybody talk and everybody say these things, these phrases that normally play in my own mind when I'm talking to others. But this time I'm seeing them play out in my family. And I'm just sitting there really enjoying this watching of my family's interaction. And where I normally would feel this urge to talk and step into the conversation and say what was in my mind, I just felt this deeper relaxation and openness to let the let the energies move. And on the way home, I was sitting in the car, and this was going ongoing between my family members in the car, and I just look out the window and I have this extreme gratitude
that I'm just witnessing these phrases that are normally something I would react to. And I'm in this quieter place where I can just watch it. And it brought this sense of extremely stronger compassion for my mom, for my stepdad. And I looked out the window and saw these people in line at a gas station. And I just had this wondering. I wonder if they know their magnificence. And I looked at my folks in the front. I wonder if they are aware of their magnificence. And then I asked myself, am I aware of my magnificence? And so it's coming back to this question of who am I and what am I doing here? And this quietness, this quieting really had me shown how much we are more connected than I think we are. And ever since this moment over the holidays, I've noticed this closer openness with my family's interactions where I'm listening deeper, not listening to the surface level of what they're saying, but actually listening into what they're saying on this deeper soul level. And I've noticed that my relationships with my parents and my folks have been way more open and way more relaxed and a lot more authentic. And it's something I know has been a product of this course and a result of our shared shared experience here. So that was one of my experiences that I'm really grateful to have been able to experience and share. So thank you guys.
Thanks a lot, Josh. Actually, I just noticed that you said some of the things which I also experienced myself. And it's actually what I noticed was that the ego has been kind of more silent and therefore less reactive and able to connect, for example, easier and more deep at the deeper level with my mom, and the mind and the silent is more silent. So this comment at the back is much more silent and able to feel connect at a deeper level. Then I communicate with people around me, and I can feel that I can also sense a deeper connection when I communicate with them. So it's been really wonderful for me. If there's any more insights or comments, please feel free to type in the chat or say unmute this mic and say anything you like spontaneously.
Yeah, hi guys. So I just like to share a little bit of my experience as well. And this entire course throughout this period, yes, it was through 2 major holidays, which would have been a huge festival back at home. And I did it actually away from home, but still I communicated with my family and loved ones during the holidays and while being in this quiet mode. And we actually have to observe our own reactions, emotions, feelings with all this homeworks and tasks that our instructors put us to. So it's not something that was very usual actually. Usually during festivals we are always just laughing and just speaking our mind and hearts out with our loved ones. So it was something extremely new and very foreign. And interestingly, it came with very good results, because it allows, for my experience, it allows me to be more aware of myself, more present, and a lot of these observations and all these observations actually lead me to a fuller acceptance of the present situation and how things unfold, how people are, how we are, how our thoughts run. So somehow it brings a sense of kindness to ourselves, actually. And when it comes from here, it actually brings a sense of huge love and kindness towards my own family and friends when they were talking. And I'm listening, just like what Josh said, it's on another different level. There's a very meaningful sense of interaction. There is great warmth, and actually my relationship with my parents, my family has become very amazing. We have been interacting and communicating on a different level altogether. There's just so much laughter, so much joy, and everyone is just so engaged and present at home right now. So this is a really huge difference I felt as a result from this course, along with many other experiences, but these are one of the major ones. So thank you so much, everyone. And it's made possible actually with the support from all my lovely friends whom I met, and of course, from our instructors as well. So thank you.
Joyce, can you give maybe example or to tell what is mean we communicating or more deeply level? So it's like
Okay, yeah. Actually, because all this while we are all rushing through life, and we're swept away with our daily activities, our tasks. You know, our every day we wake up is always like a to-do list. We have to do this, and mentally in our head we have to tick off the boxes, the things we have to do before we actually sleep. So right now, because of this, my family and I, and actually even friends, we are able to communicate properly, actually, because when I'm present, I just felt so much love, and there's true, genuine interest to know what people are saying. I listened with this intention to understand, and they will be able to reciprocate somehow, because when we give out that energy of being really present, I do notice that people around me, they do feel heard and very much like appreciated. So they do engage with us on a deeper level, and they also speak deeply from the heart instead of just something we see on the surface level where we have to get things done and out of the way, and we speak because we have to, instead of like really a sense of understanding and being in their position and them being in our position. So somehow when we do this practice ourselves, it's not just affecting us, it's affecting everyone around us, everyone we're communicating with, because they can feel it too, and they just engage so deeply with us, and everyone is speaking from their hearts, you know, deeply from their soul as well. So it's much easier to open up. So yeah, that was my experience.
and who else felt the same experience on the course? It's really interesting because I haven't asked it before. Yeah, a few hands also. Yeah, really, it's one of the started feeling that people are usually noticing when they start to practice this, for example, calmness and stillness, like something that gives us this inner stop when we are not rushing, we are not running from ourselves, from other people, and we really can feel again this word more deeply with high quality, really to feel what is happening. And we will also provide a small homework if this meeting is interesting and you really feel that it can increase the quality of your life, because I'm pretty sure about this. If you really want, we will provide some little homework with this practice, and you can do this by your own at home.
Looks like we have a connection issue.
Maybe someone didn't want to do his homework.
Right at the good juicy part.
You just finished at the word homework.
I've got. So, and boom, 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 boom. So we will provide an opportunity to do a little homework, and then we can meet again to get little corrections for the practice to be the most efficient and to really work for you. But we will provide this opportunity at the end of the meeting as yeah, and right now I'm ready to give words back to guys, sharing their experiences.
Nora, do you feel like saying anything?
Yeah, thank you. It's 1 hour, so I don't want to extend your time too much. But if you're inviting me, I can just say it was like a very strong experience actually to practice so intensely. Also for me, the first time to practice so intensely with the school. I did. I'm a yoga teacher, and I did Vipassana meditations a few times, and I did my shamanic experiences working with plant medicines and working so much with myself already before. And it really helps me. I think this experience really helps me to understand how precious the work that we're doing in the in this course is actually, because it's in the end, everything boils down to this really becoming aware, to become a more loving person, to understand that we are actually not like a separate ego self, but connected. And in theory, like it's so easy to read about it, or it's such a nice thought, but it's so nice to experience how this becomes more and more like an authentic experience, and it doesn't need any like fake or makeup or like exaggeration, but it's just like such a simple truth. And the only job of me, or maybe of probably everybody, is to come home to this truth. And this is something that I could experience like a little glimpse of in this course, and it really motivated me to go back on the path of really working, or like stay on this path actually. So I'm really, really grateful for this experience. It was amazing, and yeah, I've been deeply moved by this course.
Thank you so much, Nora. It was really lovely to hear your experience. And
I'm really curious. So what did you took out of the course with you?
For me, like I don't know. Many things actually. I don't know if there's like one thing. It's more, I definitely understood that yeah, I just want to stay more present, and that this is my main job. Like I don't have to do so many different things. It's not so important what I do on the ego level, on the person level, but it's, and all these problems that I face in my life are actually not really so external to me, or I don't have to fight against it so much, but I can just like understand them more as part of myself and just witness them and allow them to be there. And it's just like, I think peace. I think I can answer your question with like, I have more peace. I think that sums it up before I explain with too many words. Yeah, it's more peace, a sense of peace.
Thank you, Nora. Yeah, if somebody wants to add something to it. yeah, would be interested.
Otherwise, we can finish it off here, and should we have a link from Artyom, or do we just get it separately later?
Are you for the homework?
Yeah. Yes.
Artem, we can't hear you. Yeah.
Sorry. Let me ask from the beginning. Sarah, are you using Telegram?
I have
Yeah.
Telegram, yes.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. So it's really. And by the way, can you maybe just in short describe your previous experiences? You said just a little bit. Maybe you also have 8.5 years.
No, definitely not 8.5 years. But no, my mom is very into meditation. I used to go to like Reiki classes with her when I was a lot younger. So I kind of got exposed to meditation through that. But it's not something I have really done in a long time. So this is definitely the first time in a while that I've done it, but I enjoyed it.
Great, thanks. Yeah, I will provide a link to the Telegram chat and when we can communicate and also to share the homework. But just before this part, I want to add, this. We even have a separate course called Meditation Without Stereotype. And to provide, to really give an, is it on my side, this sounds, I heard. Is Mugi. I saw. Don't worry, Mugi, I'm happy that you turn it on your microphone, so we will be happy to hear you if you want to say, also share something. So about the practice, as we said, meditation, we have a lot of, the tools like practice to bring awareness, heart opening techniques, exercises to work with your attention, with like listening, with watching, with combining this stuff, meditation techniques, calmness, and all the way down, or breathing exercises, also physical exercises. I just want to say that we use this like a tool for our development. I mean that we wanted to increase quality of our life. We want to live happier. And that is why we use these tools. And then, as guys already shared, we're noticing some changes happening in our life, like relationships with our dearest and nearest, with even unknown people. Our inner state, which can be unconditional, and sometimes it's happened like from the moment some gratitude or some joy. In childhood, we all felt this, but then we become grown-ups, we're serious, with a lot of work and all this stuff. So we are come back to ourselves, and this is inner path, but we use these tools as helpers on the way. And doing some simple steps like this course, for example, or other courses, or even meeting in live. So just to just to understand each other better. just to join this time. So I will provide the link. You can see here in the Zoom chat. Also, maybe somebody can join you. If you don't see it, so let us know and we will deal somehow with this. And also, Mugi, maybe you also have something to share about how do you feel after the practice, about the general, your expressions, how do you feel?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello.
Hi. I was just busy
Hi.
doing something, that's why I couldn't turn on my video. But
So nice to
say again what you want to know again.
just asking you if you would like to share any experience you had just now during the meditation.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't know whether I should, what should I say? I try my best, but not as much as you guys do. So suppose at the moment that's all I can say.
Thank you, Mugi.
Anyway, thanks for sharing.
It's just simply listen to your voice and see you.
And also the most of effects are coming as accumulative effect. So the result of some regular stuff. That is why in homework we also will offer you to make it every day. Just very short, it will take, I don't know, about 15 minutes twice a day, but it will really will increase quality of your life greatly. And guys, if you have something to add.
I think before we finish off, maybe with a video from the course we have made. Josh would like to share that with us.
Yeah, let me see here. Mm. Ah. There we go. Okay. I will share. One of the things about making the video is using there it is. It was hiding. Can everybody see it? Yes, okay. Thank you. Oh,
Can you say a couple of words about this video?
yeah, so this video, when we were making it, it just kind of came all together. There wasn't really a know how to do it. We just all did our wanted to share a little bit of our stillness, a little bit of our elements that we've shared throughout the course. And when I signed up to make the video, I had very limited experience in putting something like this together. And whenever I had these like doubts or what am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? I felt this team energy. Like I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for all of us, for this shared creation. And it's really a showing of our interconnectedness around the world. I mean, we have everyone from different parts of everywhere, Malaysia, Latvia, US, and when I was making this, I just had the biggest smile seeing all of our lovely faces and all of our moments. And so this is a little bit of a New Year's gift for 2022 for this new beginning.
In this top course, we've had the opportunity to deepen our connection to ourselves and to this present moment. With tools that open us up to our inner joy, learning to enliven our world, we smile, laugh, cry, and share in knowing we're not just doing this inner work for ourselves. We practice touching the wonders of life, watering our precious seeds together, remembering what is already within us. Can you feel it? This never leaves or goes away. It is fresh and new in every moment. Life isn't in any hurry. Slumbering in minerals, walking in the animals, awakening in the flowers, and breathing in you. Life is everywhere. Simply look at the sky, aglow in vast beauty, with no need of naming. Smile in the mirror, unconditionally accepting what is seen. Listen to our world, meeting each sound for the first time. Return to the breath, a steady calmness always available. What we can enjoy in our day is endless. These precious moments that life continuously gives only ask to be recognized and felt into. The finger and pen that writes our life is attached to our hearts. We can learn in each moment to feel a little deeper and write anything we choose, developing a sensitivity for life, to be present for every wonderful and spontaneous opportunity to come closer to ourselves and to one another. How deep have you felt this moment? This natural state of uncontrived and genuine presence. This one right here. Have you smiled yet?
Thanks, Josh. I would never have guessed that you have limited experience.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we hope to see you again in the future in the spiritual journey or journey of life. And wish you all the best and take care.